beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I guess you can call it a podcast. You guys, we are here to talk about the Joe Budden Pod. You guys, I could not wait to rush home to talk about this shit. Sorry, it's going to be full on complaints. Full on complaints. Why? Because my favorite show is suffering. Like, I fear we are coming to the end of me loving this show or something. Like, I don't know. Uh, He finds a way to reinvent himself and reinvent the show. And right now, it's needing something. So let's talk about it. Let me talk about all my complaints. Let me get my shit off. All right. You guys, happy Monday. Happy Monday. And I'm always looking forward to Monday so that I can see an episode of the JBP. We get the Patreon, right? What I pay so much money for. And I say so much money because I am literally paying more for fucking Patreon for Joe Budden than I am for the ad-free YouTube. Like, I think that's like, what, $14 or something like that? And I'm paying $25 for bullshit. Let's talk about it. So, on today's episode, let's talk about how they spoke about Cameron and they need to get it together. Cameron is Cameron. Cam, the other guy, the football player, is Cam. Like, they just, the Cam. Who the fuck are you guys talking about? Cameron, okay? So, they spoke on that shit with Cameron and J. Cole for literally almost an hour. For real, almost an hour. And I'm not even exaggerating for storytelling purposes. It was almost an hour and I was bored out of my mind. How many times can we go in a circle? How many times? I'm going to try to bring it down, you guys, because I'm feeling like Mona. And that's my girl, but I'm going to have to get on her ass in a minute because this is my complaint video. So how many times can Imani say, well, yeah, but, let me finish and let me just say this. And, no, that don't make no sense because if I ask you twice and then, you niggas are crazy. Like, how many times are we going to keep talking about the same thing? He asked him twice. He did an intro. He did a verse. We get it. We understand. These motherfuckers spoke in circles for almost an hour. And I just could not believe that they were letting this go on this long. That's one. Number two, Joe, you gotta stop. You gotta stop with because it's not even cute anymore. With the whole, oh my God, I have money now and everyone else is peasants. The shit's not cute anymore. It's not. And it's not just like, oh, it's funny. It's like you are coming off a little ridiculous now. Like you are literally making yourself look crazy, like you've never had anything in your life. But we're not going to stay on that because Joe is going through something because allegedly because of his Zimpy, whatever it is that he's on, Zepbound, whatever the hell he's on, that's making him hungry, that he's so in love with, but he sits there, he looks tired as shit, he's moody, he's cranky, he's everything. And you know what? He got a right to be cranky because this shit is awful. And he did say that January was awful. So he knows January was awful. When I tell you, you guys, I love Mona down. Y'all know I love Mona. Look at my page. I have done nothing but cape for Mona the entire time and I still love her. However, she had quite a few terrible, terrible episodes, like cringe-worthy episodes, shit that I couldn't even watch more than once. And normally I'm able to watch these a couple times or whatever, but I couldn't watch it because it was so cringy. Mona has to stop screaming. Sis, you gotta stop screaming in our ear. Like I have to turn it down when she's speaking. And in her defense, let me shoot her some bail. They are doing this thing where they're icing her out. And I don't know if they're doing it on purpose or they're doing it because when Mona starts speaking, it's fine. However, she don't stop. Mona doesn't have a pause, and she doesn't have a stop, and she doesn't have a period. She's just like one big run on sentence and she never pauses so somebody else, or stops so somebody else can get in. As soon as she's able to get in, because they don't let her in often. No, we ain't gonna lie, they don't let her in. She'd be like, and they'd be like, give me a second, Mona. Sorry, Mona. Sorry. And she'd be like, okay, nobody cares. Nobody cares. But it's not that. It's just that you don't do the whole conversation thing back and forth. A little balance. Like once you get the floor, you just take over forever and you just keep saying the same shit over and over. It's just a lot. That's one. However, she screams because if she doesn't, they will speak over her and they won't let her talk. Like they will not let her speak at all. And let me say this, you guys. I think they all love Mona up there. Like when we see the behind the scenes, I think they all really rock with Mona. They fuck with Mona big time, especially Ish. Ish, that's her boy. And although she calls him beautiful and everything, that's just friendly banter. But Ish be all over her. Like Ish fucks with her. And I don't think he likes her like that or whatever. I just think he really, really rock with Mona. And I think everyone up there does. When she came up there after the ASAP Rocky and Corey's like, hey, Mona, he asked about you a lot. Here's your glasses. Like they were just all really catering to Mona. So they like her. Um, I just think maybe they don't really want a woman on the pod for real. Because what they're doing to her is a little ridiculous, you guys. Yes, Mona speaks a lot and she doesn't stop, but sometimes she does try to dial it back. Sometimes she does try to, censor herself or whatever. But she got to jump in where she can fit in because they will ignore the entire shit out of her. And it's to the point where Joe is now making jokes about like, oh, they just ignore you. They just ignore you. And she's getting frustrated. She's doing a really good job at hiding it a little bit. She'll say it and she'll say her feelings is hurt and she'll sit there looking like her feelings are hurt. And I'm sure they are because of what they're doing to her. But Mona, you gotta pass the ball for real. Like you just gotta learn when to put a period on it, sis. You got to. And then the screaming in our ears. And most of us, we listening to this at work and stuff. And we got the headphones in, the AirPods or whatever. And you are screaming like crazy, sis. Come on. I don't want Mona to go anywhere. I don't want her to go anywhere out of frustration. I don't want her to go anywhere because the community is turning on her because of what they're doing. Like it's a bunch of actions and reactions because I really do think that she's only screaming because she's trying to get in where she fit in. She's trying to get it all in at once. That's maybe why she won't shut up because she doesn't know when she'll be able to speak again. So I don't know. I just really, really hope they find a balance. But right now, oh, shit's terrible. Shit's terrible with everybody talking over each other. Let's talk about Mark. Oh my God, the good doctor. I am not a fan. I still like Mark just fine. I still don't like the shit he does up there and he's still doing it. And it's so funny because Joe will call it out. Joe will be like today, he said, damn, Mark don't even attempt to hide his phone. Like he doesn't even try to act like he's sneaking or do it fast or anything. And Mark absolutely always has a good reason why something like the alarm was going off, or yeah, I gotta pick up my son, or this and that or whatever. Motherfucker, this is work. Okay, it's work. Are you kidding me? I just think he doesn't respect it. We have all these people coming up to Mark like, why are you here? Why are you here? So he doesn't respect it the same way he would a real job, I don't think, because he's literally still running around. You're still getting up, moving around, and they ask you to stop. They ask you to stop doing that. And everybody still does it, but Mark does it so much. It's ridiculous. Like, I just cannot stand the disrespect that he has for the show. But again, Joe he doesn't regulate anything. He'll say stuff in a joking manner. They'll know he'll say something like he's mad. We're not going to have phones anymore. And then they'll know that he's going to go back on it next week. Like the next week, they all had their phones out again. So, yeah. Let's move on to Ice, you guys. You know what? I'm trying not to curse so much. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I would like to not curse so much, especially on here. But fuck it, we ball. Ice. What is going on with Ice and his clothes? I don't like it. I don't like it. I need for him to come up. Like, come up a couple sizes, not even just one size. That shit is just way too tight. It's not cute. Don't do it. And Ice is talking a lot more now, you guys. A lot, a lot, a lot. And I don't like that either. I don't like that either. I don't like him and Parks talking and saying stuff. I would like for them to just please hush your face. Both of them, just hush your fucking faces, especially Parks. Oh my God, when I tell you, it drives me crazy that Parks won't shut the fuck up. Like, he feels like he has to have a response for everything. And, anything that Joe says, he's like, sure, yeah, yeah, and then, yeah, and then, motherfucker, and then, you guys, listen. Next episode, watch as soon as Joe says, so what you guys do this weekend or whatever? What's going on? What's new? Parks is the first one to jump in. Well, my weekend, we don't give a fuck, Parks. You were behind the scenes. Stay the fuck back there. Please, please. That's all I got to say. That's all I got for Parks. And Ice, it's too much. It's too much again. But we do see Ice trying to take jokes better, but it don't really hit. He tries to laugh it off now like Ish be doing, but no, we still see your sensitive ass. But let me tell you what Ice is doing now. Ice is targeting Flip. For what? I don't know. But clearly last week, Joe tells a joke about Ice. Joe started the joke. Flip gets in on the joke because him and Joe tag team off of each other when Joe is in the mood to do it. Because have you noticed that if Joe is not in the mood to fuck with Flip and play with Flip and like use him, he don't really fool with him like that. But when he's in a good mood and he wants to play with Flip, he'll play with Flip and they'll do the tag team stuff. So Flip joins in and I says, oh, okay, Flip. Okay, Flip. He don't say shit to you laughing, Flip. You don't say shit to the person who started it. Joe said the joke. You go to the person that's laughing? Like, why are you doing that? So he has something against Flip. I think he thinks he's like the weakest link right now because, they cut his hours. And I just think that him and Mark, Ice and Mark really be coming for Flip a lot. And Mark needs to stop. Mark needs to stop. I'm not going to be mad if Flip attempt to, no, I'm just playing. Flip ain't gonna attempt to do nothing. His little chubby hands. He ain't gonna be able to do nothing. But anyway, we move. Imani. Oh, God. Imani won't shut up to save his life. And Imani speaks in circles a lot. Imani is a huge contrarian. Imani wants to go against the grain all the time. Imani is super negative all the time. Imani has an issue with this. Imani has an issue with that. Imani is annoying as shit. And he won't shut up. It's like with him and Mona on the show, they take it over. They absolutely take it over. Ish is on his phone, not even attempting to look like he wants to join in. He ain't got nothing to say. He ain't got shit to say. And he don't want to say anything anyway. It's fine. Just sit there and get paid. But yeah, it's just ridiculous the way this show is going right now. I don't even have anything to really say about Flip. I mean, I got nothing. Um, yeah, that's it. The behind the scenes I like. It's fine. I wish they would come on back with Pod Wives and the, Ian and Mark show, Mark and Ian show, whatever the hell it is. I miss those things. And let me see. Yeah, that's kind of it. I just really want them to get it together because I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the way this is going. It's just too much. And I don't want to be like them and just belabor a point. So let me get off of it. Let me just say, if you are still here, we would love to have you be part of the Beautiful People family. Like the video, you guys, it does wonders for the algorithms. It helps to push it out to other people. Comment, I like to talk back to the community. I don't care. Y'all got something smart to say. I'm one of y'all. Like, I'm not going to play with y'all. No, I'm just playing. I am going to play with y'all. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you have not. Again, we would love to have you. And I will see you guys in the next video. If I'm wrong, let me know I'm wrong. If y'all loving the shit out of the episodes now, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I bet you won't. But I could be. Some people could be loving it. I don't know. We got to see. But all right. I will talk to you guys later. I will see you in the next video. Smooches.